Hey everybody, it's ManiacalX here. Welcome back to more Pikmin. In the last episode, we returned to the distant spring, got more ship parts, and fell short, sadly, of finishing up in the area entirely. This time, we are pulling another double day. We are going to be going back to the Forest of Hope and finishing up there. Kind of crazy to say that, and let me tell you, the fight that we haven't done yet, it's really not a fight that I'm looking forward to. Okay, so the boss is not hard. I will show you what about the fight is not necessarily hard, but just annoying when we get there. So what we want is 90 reds. And 10 blues. And I haven't cut in this series yet, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to put like music over it or something, and I'm just going to cut ahead to me getting to the bosses.
Confidential lying is the same damn thing you used on me. Keeping your words to yourself is worse than screaming painfully. Honestly, I can't see why you hide behind porcelain eyes, a faint disguise to mask your nothing special. White lies you keep their settings stone. They turn so dark when we're alone. It's all about the pretense that we have falling out. I'm going to strangle you with all these words. There will be escaping and tongues will start bleeding anytime now. I'm going to strangle you with all these words. There will be escaping and tongues will start bleeding anytime now. Ooh, this girl, could anyone let her know? I tried, could anyone let her know? I tried, could anyone let
Okay, so now that we're here, I like to, okay, never mind, no time for explaining my strategy there. This is the Burrowing Snagret, not a hard boss by any stretch of the imagination. They can only kill about 3 Pikmin at a time, but as you can see, I do have a problem with them. There are 3 of them in this arena. And there's no real way to, like, avoid them, which, like, really sucks. Like, there's no way to really dodge their attacks. There's no way to, like, do much of anything. You want it, you can do damage to by just getting them on the body, but you want to aim for the head. Also, this thing is a serpent crossed with an egret. Once again, I must say, only in Japan. Alright, so we're gonna have them carry back the red pellets. No, not the blue pellet. We're gonna have them carry back the red pellets, because I do want to... Okay, yes, do that. Because I am wanting to carry... I am wanting to, like, raise up my red numbers, because when I saw we had more yellows than reds yesterday, I was just like, that cannot fly. I believe this one is the one holding the, hold on, if I can check my menu. Yep, this is the one holding the ship part. So you only, in all technicality, need to fight this one. In no world in the Pikmin universe do you have to okay, this is your window of opportunity, which I kind of just wasted there. But sometimes he'll get stuck as he comes out of the ground, and you'll be able to spam Pikmin onto him. Sometimes you can use, like, the rush strategy, but that one doesn't always work. So this is the only one you technically have to fight. It's just basically a boss it's like they made a boss out of a sheer grub. It's like you can only kill so many at a time. You put, like, a bunch in the frickin' way, and then it's It's just a mess. But we found it's the Geiger counter. Every spaceship needs one of these, but I don't actually know what it's for. Every once in a while, it goes wild and lets out a lot of noise, but I never pay much attention to it. Probably means you have cancer. So it doesn't do me much good. I really should read that manual one day. Yeah, you should, because if a Geiger counter is going crazy, then that's bad news bears for everyone involved. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and... You literally walked around the red pellet to get to the blue one. You are a moron. Get the freaking red pellet. Thank you. Okay. Ugh. Thankfully, didn't lose too many to those bulborbs on the way back. But even still, so I'm just going to go ahead and have these guys just carry this like that. Also, why... Why must... Okay, you know what? If you guys feel so inclined to carry all that back, then who am I to stop you? Actually, I'm the guy that wants to get those bulborb corpses to stop you, so... Yeah. I do want to raise up my red numbers quite a bit, just because I feel like we haven't... just because I feel like reds have been needing a little love lately. They are, as a matter of fact, our fighters, so it does make sense for them to... Again, you walked around the bulborb that I threw you at to get to the dwarf bulborb. Why? Prithee, do tell. Alright, so after this, I think I'm... after we get that back and, like, raise up our Pikmin count, I think I'm just gonna... I think I'm just gonna go, I think I'm just gonna end the day early after I plucked all these new reds. And then we are going to go... Get over here. Then we're gonna go do something else. Go do something. We're gonna go to the distant spring, and we are actually going to finish up there. Now, there is a boss there, and there is a hard boss there. However... So-called hard boss is not actually holding the ship part that we need. Alright, here we go. Geiger counter. This noisy gauge is always letting off spontaneous clicks and buzzes. It can be kind of annoying. Yeah, and also kind of life-saving, Olimar, good buddy old pal. If I find just one more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Alright. We're gonna wait. And actually, I think I'm gonna just, like, run a little bit of a cleanup crew thing right here. Alright, and I suppose you could just come back. Alright. So we got all that. Now, something I want to get into, since we're almost done with this game, which still feels crazy to say, is, what to play next. So, I have Nintendo consoles, and I kind of want to make this a Nintendo-themed channel. So, why don't you guys go ahead and let me know what it is you want me to play next, and I will look into getting it, and I will look into doing a Let's Play of it, because I would really like to be able to do that, to be completely honest. And I'm gonna go ahead and just get all these reds out, just so like they don't, just so the new ones like don't sprout and I don't have to plug them all. And I'm actually gonna carry these back as well, just because we have the time to, and why would I not do something when I could do something? Alright, cool. Alright, and all these guys are gonna come back to us because we're awesome. Except for him, because he sucks. And okay, so we're gonna get that one, and then we're gonna get these. Alright. I might cut this part out too, but I might also leave it because why not? Actually, I think I'm gonna speed it up here, so enjoy the music.
And the current leaves you helpless, running around as the waves crash over you.
a little stupid of me to go to sunset early at this point, but I'm gonna do it anyway just because I can. Alright. And with that, we are done here. Oh crap, I left something behind. Alright, 14 days since impact. The Pikmin always carry their prey back to the onions. Close observation indicates that they're taking food pellets to the onions of the same color results in the release of a larger numbers of Pikmin seeds. I've also found ways to group Pikmin by color. I can hold A to grab one, then press B to swap it out. I can press A and grab for a moment, or press C to dismiss them into like-colored groups. Excuse me. Okay, so as you can see, our red population soared today. Holy crap. Lost 30 in battle, which isn't great, but I'll take it. I just hate that fight so much. Alright, so actually, after finishing up at the Forest of Hope, we're going to the Distant Spring. This is my second time trying to record this particular part of it. Might have been an awkward cut right there, and if there was, I'm sorry. But I really did not do well at this the first time. So what you're going to want to do is there's going to be a puffy blowhog over at base. You want to deal with him first before you do anything else. Get a bunch of reds out. And you're going to want to just deal with him, get him. If I can catch him from behind, then I could probably be best here. Alright, come on. Come on down. Come on down. Bunk it down. Okay. So what you're going to want to do now is you're going to want to... Actually, I got out a few too many, so I'm going to put away one red. And then I want to get out one singular... I'm going to wait for him to get back into the onion. And I want to get out one singular blue. This might seem weird, but this tiny blue is going to serve a bit of a purpose here. So we're going to come over here towards this area, and over here, yes, right here, is where the egg is. Come on, hit the thing, hit the thing. Come on, just hit it, just hit it. Okay, come on. You're gonna want to wait for it a little bit. Okay, it's rumbling, and boom, okay. That thing right there, that is the Smoky Prog. He's gonna head straight for your base, so you want to get your ass in gear as fast as possible. We got all the reds over here. They're ready for us. All right, let's go. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Okay. So he's gonna head right for your base. You want to make sure there are no Pikmin planted in the ground before this fight. Because what he's gonna do is you want to stay away from him too, because that black trail behind him is poison. That is insta-kill. No Pikmin can survive that. He's gonna head straight for the ship, and then he's gonna head right for one of the onions, and he's gonna just chill there for a sec. And what he's gonna do is he's gonna do that roar attack, and that is going to uproot any Pikmin that are planted in the ground. You want to keep a good distance from him too, because if you don't, you'll just end up throwing Pikmin onto his backside, and they'll get caught in the poison. So you want to maintain some good distance. He's got quite a bit of HP, so this fight can take a little bit of a long time. But if you play your cards right, okay, looks like I lost 3. That's not all that bad. Alright, come on. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. He might go for one of the other onions. Oh, shoot. Yeah, okay, that wasn't great. So far I've lost 6 to him. Or 7, rather. That's not that bad. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse, as a matter of fact. Oh, crap. I didn't expect him to do this already. Okay, now he's just gonna follow you and attempt to, get it. Or is he not? Okay, no, he's going for another onion. Okay. After a while, he will just straight up follow you, and see, that's what I mean. Like, you're gonna want to, like, be careful as far as... Alright, if I only lose 11 Pikmin to this, I'm gonna be happy, because this guy is, like, the toughest fight in the entire game. So, we're just gonna wait. And he drops... Wait for the poison to clear. The only gold pearl in the game. Now, I think that, considering, like, where we are as far as story progress goes, this is gonna go to the Reds. Now, I know what you're thinking. We have less blues than anything else, and I've kind of been neglecting them. Well, blues are honestly no longer all that useful to us. So, yeah. And reds are going to be the big shiners in the final boss battle. So, yeah, and that gold son of a gun gives you 100 Pikmin. So that is going to be what we're going to be doing today. And we've got a bunch of stuff to come pluck back here, but we've still got a ship part to get. So what we want to do is get ourselves some blues out. Also, by the way, 70's fine. I don't really care. You want to have 100 blues for the final day, but it's only going to be 100 blues for like the first quarter of the day. So this final ship part, if I can get the menu open, is all the way out in the boonies. So we're gonna go get that. There's gonna be some stuff along the way. There's gonna be water dumples. There's gonna be wallywogs, but there's not gonna be anything that we need to worry about too much, because over here, this puffy blowhog is carrying the ship part, and I think this is the only normal enemy in the entire game that actually carries a ship part, which I think is kind of neat. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get him away from these water dumples, because I'd honestly just rather not have to worry about fighting them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get him over here, and we're gonna start just tossing at him. I don't honestly care if like if they like get deflowered or anything like that. Like, it's just not gonna. All right, let's just swarm him, and let's swarm him some more. Oh my God, blow on him! Come on, guys. Okay, that was cheap. That was cheap, and I don't care what anyone says about it. That was cheap. But it's okay, because we found the interstellar radio. Not only does it emit a constant SOS signal, but it also broadcasts voice from space that will brighten up my moments of boredom. The dolphin, while comfortable, becomes quite a lonely place in the depths of the night. Well, we've got our radio back. Well, this is it. This is the final ship part before the final area. To be completely honest, I'm a little bit proud of this, and I'm also getting a little bit emotional at this series being over so soon. I know that I said, like, I wanted to do Pikmin for a reason. I wanted to do it because it's something that has, like, sentimental value to me, and it's something that, like, it's the first game that I ever watched played through all the way on YouTube, and I meant all that. When I said that, I meant all of it, and I've got to make sure that these wallywogs aren't going to be causing a problem. Okay, that wasn't great, but it also could have been worse. Yeah, they're gonna get it back just fine. I'd rather not, like, give him an opportunity to catch up with it, so They're getting it back. But like I was saying, there was a reason I wanted to do Pikmin in the first place, and that reason is one that's like it's very sentimental to me, like as a game in general. Not only that, not only was it the first game that I watched like played all the way through, this was the first like game that really like got me into just like I could spend hours doing this. It's just so fun and like so engaging, and there's always something to be doing. But yeah, granted, I'm not the greatest Pikmin player in the world, but what I am is something and someone who just loves this game a lot. I always do. Alright, and we've got the interstellar radio back. This part will sound a daily SOS signal. I have so little time remaining, though, that I have no option but to continue my search rather than waiting for a rescue party. Having to collect every part is a bit overwhelming, but I get the impression that not all parts are needed to fly the ship. I recovered 29 of 30 parts, increasing the dolphin's capabilities. My search can now cover a wider area. And we get another really cool animation of the dolphin fixing itself. Oh, it's so great. Looking at the ship almost completely rebuilt just fills me with so much joy, even though I know it's only about the size of a soda can. Alright, so we're going to put all of our blues away. I'm going to go ahead and just pluck these reds really quick. And then, that's it. We are almost done with this game. Tomorrow will be the finale. That's kind of crazy to say, but like, I don't know, I'm proud of it. Matter of fact, just because I can, I'm going to go ahead and raise up a few more reds. Alright, they can work on that. You guys can stop with that. I'm gonna grab one of these yellow seeds, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave you here. Yeah. I think that's appropriate. Alright, so while we pluck these last couple Pikmin that are coming up, I'm just really excited. I'm really excited that I was able to do this, and I'm really excited that people like actually seemed to like the series and actually wanted to watch along and see what it was, because this game is like almost 20 years old, so it's pretty remarkable to me. I don't know. But with that, we are going to end the day right here. Oh, great. I guess a blue fell behind somewhere. 15 days since impact. At last, but a single part remains. Since I've recovered 29 of the missing parts, the dolphin's power is near capacity. In the forest depths below, I see a region where the final part must lie. Clearly, this is my final trial. My life support fails in 15 days. Courage. Alright. And with that, we have 15 days remaining to collect a total of 1 part. I'm looking forward to this. And with that, we have unlocked the final trial. 100% here, 100% here, 100% here, and 100% here. Next time on Pikmin, we will be landing in the final trial, facing our mightiest foe yet, and getting the last of Olimar's ship parts. See you guys then.